So you may have noticed by now that I address you as a gentleman, as in, gentlemen, what's shaking? But as I look around at men and witness some of their behavior, I'm not so sure I should be just tossing that word around so loosely. So in an attempt to ensure that you indeed are worthy of that title, I'm gonna start a new series of videos entitled, How to Be a Gentleman. Yeah, just a second. Today, we're kicking it off with public cell phone etiquette. The cell phone. It's so commonplace these days, but using it respectfully isn't quite so common. Hey, now when you're at home, I don't care what you do with this phone when you're at home. What my concern is you out in public, because well, look at that. Today, we're talking about how a gentleman uses his cell phone in public. A gentleman does not incessantly look at, check out, pull out, or attend to his phone when he's having a conversation with somebody. Have you ever been trying to talk to somebody and they keep looking at their phone, they keep pulling it out, they keep doing whatever? Do you think they're paying attention to you? Well, if you said no, you would be absolutely right, because they're not paying attention. And that is exactly the message that you're sending. Guys, if you want to be taken seriously, if you want to be thought of as somebody who pays attention and listens, leave the phone in your pocket. You can get to it when you're finished. We have become addicted to our phones. Every 3 minutes, you look around, right? Look around, people when they're driving, when you're anywhere, people are constantly pulling their phone out every 3 minutes to look. Do you think they're looking to see if they got that email they've been waiting for to secure that deal? No, they're just looking to see what's going on. We are conditioned, and we have conditioned ourselves to constantly want to attend to our phone. Guys, you're not missing anything. If you do, it can wait 30 minutes, but you could potentially be missing out on some great relationships. A gentleman turns his cell phone on silent or vibrate when he's in a theater, a meeting, or a movie. All right? I don't need to tell you why. It's just freaking rude. You're in a theater, you hear somebody's phone ring, you're like, seriously, could you not put it on? Shut it off. Turn it down, whatever you need to do, but that phone should not be ringing. A gentleman does not continue to talk on his phone when he is being helped at a restaurant or an establishment. You go up to the register, you need to either put that phone in your pocket, hold it down, or just say, excuse me, hang on a second, I'll be with you in a second, whatever, and address the person. There is nothing that drives me absolutely more crazy than when I'm behind somebody at the grocery store getting ready to check out, right? And they're there and they're all having the conversation, and the person, the register, is like looking at them like, you gotta be freaking kidding me. I'm looking at them like, you gotta be freaking kidding me, because it's just plain old rude and there is no need for it. It can wait. Do your business. Talk to them later. A gentleman is discreet and polite when making a call in public. So, what I'm talking about, all right, you're somewhere, you're working, maybe you're at a coffee shop, maybe, it doesn't matter where you are. You're out enjoying the day and there are people around you in your immediate area. What I would recommend you doing is you actually ask the people that are closest to you, excuse me, would you mind if I made a call? Would it disturb you? Okay, I've gotten into a habit of doing this, and the funniest thing is to watch people's reaction. They're like, what? Because they're not used to people being courteous and polite. It's the right thing to do. 9 times out of 10, they're going to be like, yeah, no problem, and you go about and make your call. But in the same respect, you need to make sure that you're not yelling. All right, this is another tip. A gentleman does not let the world know he's on the phone. He monitors and measures his tone and voice. When a gentleman wants to make a call in public, he surveys the scene, looks around to find a place in the establishment where he is going to bother the least amount of people. A gentleman is discreet. He is discerning. He is communicating to the person on the other end of the phone, not to everybody else around you, okay? You definitely do not want to be that guy, that obnoxious guy that is yelling, talking, just disregarding everybody else around him. You are a gentleman. This is your phone. Now you know how to combine both of them.